I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just follow the flow. I'm taking it slow.
If you're into strategy classics, Civilization VII should definitely be on your radar. Coming out on February 11, 2025, this next entry in the beloved franchise keeps the core build and empire through the ages concept but shakes things up in some exciting ways. One cool twist is how leaders and civilizations are now separate, so you can mix and match leaders with different nations for new strategies. Plus, evolving your civilization as you move through different ages offers fresh gameplay bonuses that keep things dynamic.
World War II rages on.
Grit and Valor 1949 is a real-time tactics roguelite that unfolds in an alternate history where World War II stretches into 1949 and players lead a resistance squad of mech pilots against the evil Axis forces. With its mix of roguelite mechanics, real-time strategy, and diesel punk visuals, Grit and Valor 1949 promises a fresh take on both the strategy and alternate history genres. The missions are procedurally generated, ensuring that no two playthroughs are alike, enhancing replayability as well.
I write these lines from a lost monastery in the Pyrenees, whose name and existence few know, although I came here as a guest.
The Stone of Madness is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated tactical stealth games, which is now set for release on January 28, 2025. The game drops players into an 18th century Spanish monastery that's part madhouse, part prison, and you control a group of 5 prisoners, each dealing with their own traumas and psychological breakdowns as they attempt to escape this grim fortress. If you're into games like Desperados or Shadow Tactics, this might be right up your alley.
Thus begins our tale. May God have mercy on our souls, or whatever is left of them.
There was once a humble land, with a determined leader, who wanted nothing more than to see it flourish.
At number 4, Kingdoms and Castles is a city-building game where players construct medieval towns and defend them against various threats, from Viking raiders to dragons. The game received major updates in 2023, adding more advanced buildings and city planning options that let players expand their cities strategically. If you enjoy managing medieval kingdoms and preparing them for siege, this one's worth keeping an eye on.
Is sometimes fraught with unwanted challenges. Harsh winters, famine, invaders crushing the meadows, dragons burning everything in their path. But the resilient spirit of the people stood as a beacon of hope, steering the land through dark times and guiding it towards a brighter dawn, until the leader's dream became true. Welcome to your kingdom.
Lend an ear to this tale of treachery. Set sail for vengeance. Face the unknown.
At 5, Rogue Waters is a tactical turn-based, and now it's set for release on February 4th, 2025. Published by Tripwire Presents, the game immerses players in a cursed pirate world where you recruit and train a unique pirate crew. The gameplay is centered around naval and melee combat, with the ability to summon mythical creatures to aid in battles. The game features procedurally generated environments, ensuring fresh challenges in every run. It's already available on PC.
Into an obstacle. Outmaneuver. Push one enemy into another. Make them dance like you play. Tame the legendary beasts to fight alongside ye in battle.
Another round of sniff ass on the front line, mutts.
If you're looking for a mix of parody humor, intense battles, and adorable animal warriors, Warpaws might just scratch that itch in 2025. In Warpaws, cats and dogs are at it again in a cartoon-style, real-time strategy in a whimsical world reminiscent of World War II. Whether you're commanding loyal pups or cunning cats, your goal is to take down the enemy with a mix of infantry, tanks, and artillery across a variety of destructible environments like deserts, frozen lakes, and volcanic wastelands. There's no base building, just pure tactical action, a single-player campaign, and multiplayer too. Lost Eidolon's Veil of the Witch is bringing back the magic of tactical RPGs in 2025. Stepping into a world torn by politics and mysticism, you lead your squad in turn-based, grid-based battles packed with strategy and drama. It's a deeply immersive story where every decision can tip the scales. Expect refined combat mechanics, character growth, and a narrative-driven experience. RPG fans won't want to miss this dark and engaging tactical adventure. Coming up behind that, we've got Warside, an epic tactical RPG built around large-scale battles. Take command of your powerful squads in a war-torn world, each unit boasting its own skills and abilities. This game emphasizes battlefield tactics and smart strategy, forcing you to outthink and outmaneuver your enemies. If you love RPGs where every choice can decide the fate of your squad, Warside should be on your radar. Its art style and deep combat system make it one of the most exciting titles to look forward to. Terra Endless Night is a turn-based strategy classic, and is set in the brutal environment of the Arctic Ocean. You lead a rescue mission in search of two
They said I was crazy for believing in treasure. They called me a madman, a fool, someone who needs to shower more. But I know it's real, and I'm gonna find it.
At number 10, Ecognomics is a roguelite and city builder hybrid developed by Erox Games, set for release in late 2024. In this game, players guide teams of gnomes into enchanted caves to gather resources, which are then used to expand a bustling gnome village above. Gameplay is a mix of strategic turn-based exploration and building mechanics, where each run into the caves presents new challenges, requiring players to adapt their teams and make key decisions about when to retreat or press further. Expect a mix of resource management, upgrades, and tactical thinking in this whimsical adventure.
So I had to make the painful decision to employ qualified and expensive professionals. just when I was thinking maybe my work is done, I realized these gnomes were too stupid to understand how to work together. So I had to find ways to combine their skills for maximum efficiency and minimal cost. That's when I realized that sending gnome after gnome to their death, place of work was only gonna get me so far. I needed to think bigger. Bigger than a gnome. Bigger than a house. I needed a city. So after renegotiating a few contracts and writing even more indecipherable fine print, I had me an industry supply chain that was worth its weight in gold. Not that I'd ever pay for it. We tried time and time and time again, and we kept failing.
Bringing the heat with prehistoric warfare, The Way of Wrath is a tactical RPG set in a brutal, unforgiving world. You'll lead your tribe through turn-based battles, fend off wild animals, and survive the deadly elements. On top of that, you'll need to make tough decisions to ensure your camp's survival. The game's dynamic And last but not least, coming to Switch and other platforms next year, Coromon Rogue Planet is another roguelike classic that combines the rich strategy of tactical turn-based combat from Coromon with roguelike gameplay to create an endlessly replayable, monster taming experience. Over 10 ever-changing biomes, lots of tactical decisions and different events, each with their own risk and reward, and 7 different playable characters, each with their own story and playstyle.